welcome back Romantic Home family, and welcome if you all are new. I am Olivia with Olivias Romantic Home. In today's video, I am so excited to share with you guys a brand new DIY Dollar Tree and budget-friendly Shabby Chic fall decor crafts. These are going to be Shabby Chic Love Shack fancy inspired. Oh my goodness, check out this super adorable little pumpkin. Okay, you guys, I love to craft and decorate on a budget. So if you love to craft and decorate on a budget, consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. It's totally free, and pop over to my Olivia's Romantic Home DIY Facebook page where I share daily crafting inspiration with you guys. Look at these adorable little pumpkins. This one's a Dollar Tree one made out of my daughter's jeans because I am an empty nester now. Oh my gosh, that means I can stay up until 1 o'clock in the morning to craft if I want to. Now, listen, I'm also going to share with you guys this fun little easy button pumpkin craft as well. This would be great to do with your kiddos and grandkids. I have so many ideas. Hopefully, I can just really rein things in. But next week, we're going to be crafting, decorating, all the fun things. I'm going to put all of my prayers and worry and love for my kids, now that they're all flown the nest, into all my crafting and decorating. So you guys are the beneficiaries of that. Thank you for being here. Without further ado, let's go ahead and plug in those glue guns, get out your glitter and paint, and let's get to crafting. For this first Dollar Tree DIY, I am so excited to share with you guys the most gorgeous Dollar Tree Shabby Chic pumpkin. So grab one of the Dollar Tree pumpkin frames, and you actually just need one, but I am going to lay fabric over the first pumpkin frame and then lay the second one on top of that. Now, I thought I was going to use the second pumpkin frame, but watch this, and we're only going to need one, which means we have one left over. Okay, so you want to trim your fabric that's inside the pumpkin frame or on top of the first frame about 2 inches out from the sides. You want to give yourself enough room that you have enough fabric for the whole pumpkin. These are so fun and easy to do, and I've actually shared one that was a black and white pumpkin a couple of videos back already this season, but I had to do a Shabby Chic girly one because I am going all out Shabby Chic in my little craft room here. And you guys can see I already have a Christmas tree up because why not? Now, once you have your fabric trimmed out, you can just go ahead and take your fabric and loop it over the side of your wire frame. And you're just going to hot glue the fabric all the way around your whole frame. Now, once I got done with this, I realized it would probably be really cute if I would have painted the frame white or pink. That way you can when you kind of see through it, it's white or pink. But hindsight 2020, I craft in the moment, so you guys see my mistakes or, my ideas as they are pretty much live happening. I don't plan out any crafts. I just go for it with what's in my craft stash. That's my favorite way to craft. It's the most relaxing way to craft, and it's the most fun way to craft for me. It is fun to plan things, but I just love just going for it. Let me know in the comment section below, how do you guys craft? Do you plan out every single detail of your craft and have an expectation of how you want it to look? Now, I do have an idea in my mind. Look at how adorable this turned out. All we did was add fabric to that wire frame, but you can kind of see where the little green prongs are showing through, which it kind of also looks cute. You could also run ribbon down the front of it to give it like some pumpkin pumpkin-y look, but I just wanted to add this cute little pink bow because I am not going to spend any money on fall decor this week, at least this week, okay? I have a lot of fall decor I need to craft with, number one. Number two, I just moved my daughter into college, into her dorm, and we have a pretty big chunk of a payment coming up this season, so for her going off to college. So listen, and that's okay. I've saved for it. I'm ready for it, but I'm telling you, I've got to watch things now. I'm an empty nester or a bird launcher. I have to think about, my retirement, although I would rather buy cute pink pretty things than think about retirement. But here's how everything's looking so far once I have that cute little pink bow added and some pretty flowers. Now I'm just trimming off some of these pretty flowers and I'm going to add them to the top of this. Should I put this in my Etsy shop? It came out super cute. I think if I did, I would add ribbon around the back so there's not any frayed edges. But I just think this looks really cute. And look how it looks with lights back behind it, you guys. Oh my goodness. I think that might be a thing with these. I'm thinking I have 2 more of these I could do, and I got the little ditzy fabric, the fabric at a thrift store down in Florida with my daughter. She actually found it. She was like, oh my gosh, Mom, you have to have this fabric. Now we're also going to make this cute little pumpkin. I am just so excited. I hope you guys are here for it. And please remember, any craft that I share with you guys, you can do this in a traditional craft as well. You don't have to do shabby chic. But this year, my heart needs shabby chic. I just need that cozy, romantic look. It's the look that I started when so many of you guys had followed me from the very beginning. So I hope you guys are here for it and bear with me. You can always use orange fabric as well. Okay, for this next tutorial, we are going to make a big, beautiful fabric floral pumpkin. We're starting out with this floral fabric. I found it down in Panama City Beach, Florida when we were on our beach vacation. It was so fun. My daughter actually found it. It was 2 curtain panels of this. So I have a whole nother panel. You want to cut out a large fabric round. I used a pizza pan to kind of do that, and then I'm just taking a needle and thread and I'm simply weaving it in and out, because what we want to do is create a pouch. Now if you guys have thicker thread or maybe baker's twine or whatever, I'm just using a regular needle and thread, but I'm going to tell you, be very, very careful, because when you're working with this fabric pouch, it's very easy for that thread to break. So I didn't overstuff this pumpkin, and that's how I got it a successful pouch without it over breaking. I need to go find a larger needle and some thicker thread. But you know what? This girl is just using what she has on hand. I needed to have stopped by the craft store, but I just got home today. This is the first day I've been home since vacation, since moving my daughter into her dorm. And last night was my first night alone at home with Benji Bear. So, you know, without any kids in the house. And so that was a big thing. Okay, now go ahead and stuff your little pouch and very, very carefully and very gently begin to just kind of pull it together. I added a tiny bit more stuffing, but again, see how really gentle I'm being with this. Then I just went ahead and stitched a lot of the pumpkin together, but you want to leave a little spot to put a stem in. There's no rhyme or reason to my stitching. Bear with me. I am not a seamstress. You guys usually see me hot glue everything, so I hope you're impressed with me using a needle and thread. Now, go ahead and take some tin foil, roll it up, and we're going to create a cute little handle for our Shabby Chic pumpkin. Super easy to do. Once you guys have that done, trim off any excess, shape it around, and then I had some of this pink fabric, or it's pink satin ribbon, left over from some of my Easter crafts, and I'm just going to wrap that handle because I want my little pumpkin to have a super adorable pink hand, or pink stem. Goodness gracious, I can't talk. But I think that this is going to look super cute. I am loving this craft so far, and I want to make more of these. You guys, I made the hugest disaster in my studio. Oh, and I have another video saved for you guys of the banner that I made for my daughter's dorm room. Let me know in the comment section if you guys want me to throw that into the next video. I didn't put it in this video. I actually completely forgot. I also have a shop with me that we did down in Florida at Marshall's. I haven't posted that yet either, because this mama has just been so busy getting my daughter moved in and trying to really spend intentional time with her. Okay, right now I'm stitching. I added hot glue to get my little stem in, and then I also stitched it in. So lots of stitching that I did with my needle and thread. Maybe I can sew. Okay, add a cute little bow, whatever color you love. Now think with your pumpkins. Listen, you guys can do an orange pumpkin. You could make a memory pumpkin with an old flannel shirt, maybe from your grandma or grandpa, or you know, any fabric. You guys, all you do is make a pouch, make the little lemon foil stem. And then now for this one, because it is very shabby chic, I'm adding roses and a bow, and it's just some little trimmy trims that I found in my craft stash. But here's how it's looking. Oh, it's so sweet, you guys. This one did take the longest of the set of DIYs. I did them all in one day. This is the day after I moved my daughter in, and I am so sore and honestly so tired. But I knew if I didn't get back into my studio, I would just possibly walk around and mope and feel down in the depths. Oh, and here's something really cute I meant to show you guys, but my daughter had notes. She had one in my beauty space, and she had one in a teacup in the cabinet saying, "Mom, you're the best mom. I'm so thankful for you." So what a gal. Thank you, Sweet Pea, if you're watching. Okay, now for this next DIY, we're going to make a jean pumpkin. My daughter gave me a pair of her old jeans. She didn't want them. She was going to send them to the thrift store, and I was like, please let me make some crafts with them. I actually made a craft for her dorm room with this set of jeans, but for this one I'm going to make a pumpkin. So this is from my girl's jeans, so this is a little memory pumpkin for me. So think about this. You guys can use any fabric to make these little fabric pumpkins. I just have a styrofoam pumpkin from Dollar Tree, and then I'm simply going to take and wrap that fabric around it and just kind of push it down into that foam. These are so fun and easy to do, and I've done these for you guys before, but we've never used jean material. Jean material is back. It's super hot, so if you guys have some old jeans, you guys can make a memory pumpkin. You can make some jean pumpkins. These are so fun and would be really cute if you guys do a lot of rustic decor. This really, I'm not going to do a whole lot of these for my personal decor because they don't really fit in, but I thought it would be really, really cute, and I do want to kind of decorate my daughter's room for when she comes home. They advised for her to try to not come home until Labor Day, which is going to be just another weekend after this, but I'm already missing her, you guys. I don't feel like sad and depressed missing her, just like, you know, excited and hopeful that she will be coming home for that holiday. She did call me today as well, so that made my heart super happy. So girls, if you're out there and you have a mama, give her a call. That's just my little tip from me to you. In fact, I need to call my mama. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and poke this jean material in. I will tell you that the jean material was rather difficult to work with. I had a hot glue, and then I even cut some little jean leaves to make for my pumpkin, and then just kind of wonky attached the little pumpkin stand back on. Now these pumpkins originally were the fabric pumpkins from Dollar Tree. They were the orange and white gingham check, which they're super cute. I've just used them like looking like that for so many years. I'm kind of bored of that look. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and add in my little jean leaves that I'm cutting. I just think this is so cute. And honestly, once I got done with it, I kind of felt like it looked more like an apple than a pumpkin. But you know, pumpkins are really wacky in all different shapes and sizes. So I feel like we can give ourselves some grace when we're making these fabric pumpkins and just really have fun and make them playful and go for it. So I also ended up adding in some lace trim. I didn't show that here, but I was looking at them and I was like, oh, they need to kind of, you know, mix in with the Shabby Chic pumpkin patch. So anyway, I did end up adding in some lace at the very end of this, but did cut several leaves, and it's looking very much like, you know, do you guys remember Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake when they both wore the jean outfits? I feel like that's what this pumpkin is. It's like jean on jean. It's a Britney Jean. I think that's Britney Jean is her middle name. We love Britney Spears. So here is that Britney Jean pumpkin. I added in some lace and all the fun things. And oh gosh, it's adorable. It's a little wonky, but you know what? Doesn't have to be perfect. I think it looks cute next to these other pumpkins. And I'm also going to share with you guys how to do that button pumpkin craft. I think it would be even more adorable though if I use all orange buttons. So here is the button pumpkin craft. Okay, grab a teacup, flip it upside down, and trace around your teacup, and then trace around your handle for your stem. This is just a little Dollar Tree canvas that I'm tracing on, and then I added in a little bit more loops around. So I had posted an inspiration picture of a button pumpkin for you guys to check out, and then somebody asked me for a tutorial, and I felt kind of bad because I just gave you guys you know, a written tutorial. I didn't give you a visual tutorial. I'm a big visual learner, so here's a little tutorial. Dollar Tree has a thing of buttons, so all you guys do is take some of those buttons. I just dump mine out. Now I'm kind of at the bottom of my button pile here, so I had to use a lot of tiny buttons. I think this would be cute if maybe I had some larger buttons, but there is no rhyme or reason to my buttoning. I just wanted to give you guys a visual on how to do this craft. So you're basically just going to, I kind of tried to glue my buttons on cascading downwards, like in the shape of a pumpkin. I don't really know how great I achieved at the shape of the pumpkin. You guys can be the judge, but think about if you had your kids or grandkids helping you with this. How fun would this be? I think they would love doing this craft. I think this would be an amazing little teacher craft, so don't give up on me yet before you throw buttons at me and tell me this is a terrible craft. I think it's kind of fun, and I think it turns out really, really cute. And you know, a lot of grandmas and moms used to collect buttons back in the day. So if you guys have, you know, buttons in that way, you might want to make a fall craft as a memory craft, you know, for somebody that you love, that you've lost. So I don't know why I'm always thinking about that. I guess, you know, because I've lost a loved one over this last year. So anyway, we're just going to make this cute little button craft. And I just want to tell you guys, I love you. Let's just take a little pause and send some love out there. especially for anybody out there that's lost somebody. It's really difficult for me to talk about. Hopefully I'll be able to open up and talk to you about my experience with loss, but just know everybody out there has lost somebody, and we're going to keep this happy and positive and moving on from loss. But just know that crafting and decorating is really good for your heart and soul if you're struggling. So get out there and make a cute little button pumpkin craft. And again, this craft is super inexpensive. So all you guys need is that little box or little thing of buttons from Dollar Tree. It's probably $1.25 or $1.50 now, but really that's not bad for a whole little full button craft. And you would have some left over as well. And then a little Dollar Tree canvas. And again, your kids or grandkids could help you. Here's the final look of our pumpkin. I mean, it's definitely very colorful and bright. Now, the original Pinterest crafts suggested that you use orange buttons. It would be really cute if you used orange buttons for the whole pumpkin and then some green ones. Okay, here is Benji Bear. He is also day one of Sister being gone. That's what I call my daughter to him. I took him on an early morning walk because I was moving her into her dorm for about 12 hours yesterday. So he really was cooped up. He was a super good boy, but he needed a good morning early walk. So I took him out on an early morning walk, and he got burrs all in his little schnauts, his hair on his face. I haven't pulled those out yet because I just don't want to bother him with it. He's chewing on his bone, but he wants to say hi to all those puppy dog and kitty cat fans out there. We are doing great so far. We miss our girl, but we know that she is having a blast, and we're praying over her, and that God is so good and has an amazing plan for all of us. And we just love you guys so much. Roof, roof, and meow, meow. And thank you guys so much for watching and sharing. So thank you guys so much for joining me on another fun and fabulous crafting and decorating adventure. It's such a true blessing and honor to have each and every one of you guys here. I need you all more than ever now, as I am now an empty nester, or one of you guys called it a bird launcher. So, just all those things as my mama hearts transitions to focusing more on just taking care of me, taking care of my home. And I'm going to tell you guys this right now. I am mama tired. I have been full on momming for 23 years. My oldest is 23 years. He's getting ready to get married actually in 43 days. So I'm working on all of the florals for his wedding with my sweet future daughter in love, Skylar. We had a big wedding work day last weekend. So just because you become an empty nester doesn't mean that you don't have anything to do. Let me tell you, I still feel like I have a ton going on. I have people calling me in my family that love me and friends. They're like, are you okay? They're calling, well, what are you doing now? I'm like, I have all kinds of stuff going on still. So I also want to tell you guys, I put my Etsy shop for my cakes on vacation. I am reopening that. So if you guys need some fun little fake cakes, this is a Love Shack fancy cake that I made. I'm going to put this one back in my shop and reopen my shop because we went on vacation. So thank you guys. I've been posting a little bit more personal stuff on my Facebook page. So thank you guys for all of the love and support and prayers for me becoming an empty nester. I know there's a lot other different things going on that you guys have going on, but this is a really big transition for me. I'm probably going to talk about it, and maybe you guys can walk this journey with me. And it's not just an empty nester that you think about as a transition. Sorry, I've got something on my face, probably hot glue, but you think about just transitions as we walk through life. Not everything is permanent. Not everybody is permanent. And I've definitely experienced loss in the last couple of years with, relationship changes, losing people in my family, and that kind of fun stuff. So, well, it's not fun stuff. I always say that kind of fun stuff, but with that kind of transition, with going through those things, we're all going through those. So if you guys are going through a major life transition, jump on board. Here we are. I am right there with you. Okay, and we're going to make it through this together, and we're going to be okay. I feel great. Today is a good day. I did walk by my daughter's room, and all of her bedding is gone and off. So I'm going to redo her bed so at least it looks more cozy in there. Just all her stuff is gone. Anyway, we're not going to have any tears. Try to get this off of my face. Okay, now I have been reading out of a devotional called He Whispers Your Name by Sherry Hill. This is such a good one. Oh my gosh, my sweet friend Stacy sent it to me. She hosted a giveaway recently. I still have 2 giveaway winners that have not responded by email for their giveaways. So I'm going to re-announce those on my Facebook page and try to message them. Because I gave away a couple of these devotionals. Actually, Stacy did because she collaborated with me on a giveaway. So anyway, this one is called Provision. This is good because I do feel a little bit pressed right now about putting another kiddo through college. But I know that the Lord is going to provide, so I have faith in that. This one says, don't waste your time. And if you guys are following along, it's on August 7th. It's easy to get overwhelmed with the worries of the world, but it's only a waste of your time. I don't want you to be anxious about tomorrow because I've given you enough of my grace for today. I want you to have faith for the future, but live in the present hope right now. I will give you all the strength you need in the moment you need it, and I want you to use that strength to live out my purposes for your life, not worry. I don't want you to miss out on one of my blessings, and worry will rob you of my blessings. If you rely on my promises to you and live in the hope they offer, you will not need to waste your time worrying. Oh Lord, can we get an amen right there? I'm telling you what, it is all I can do not to start that little worry train, my girl being gone. Okay, you will never have all the answers, but you can have the confident assurance that I will do what I've promised to do, and you can trust me to equip you with all you need for today, tomorrow, and every day thereafter. Receive the fullness of my grace today in this moment. Focus on me in the here and now. There's no need to worry about the future. Everything is fully under my control. So God says, hi, I've got you. Can you please stop worrying? No, we're just going to dust it off. No more worrying. We're done worrying. Don't worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will bring its own worries. Today's troubles is enough for today. And that is Matthew 6:34. Okay, I definitely needed to hear that about worry. I'm sure you guys also probably needed to hear that about worry, because I know as ladies, 99% of my channel, I think, is ladies, and we worry. I think that, that's part of a gift. Actually, you can actually look at it as a gift, even though it doesn't feel like a gift, but it's our innate sense for nurturing, for taking care of those that we love. And so that is why it is hard when our littles move out and grow up and, all the things. I will probably be a grandma eventually in a couple years, which I'm super excited about. Can you guys imagine me as a grandma? Yes, I'm super excited for that. But you should see my craft room. It is a disaster. I have Christmas and fall and wedding, and I need to work on that this weekend. I'm going to do my best to stay home, work on my craft room. I want to make more of these pumpkins. Did you guys love this pumpkin? How cute is it? And you can make it with any fabric that you have. You could even make, you could even make a memory pumpkin with somebody's flannel or shirt that you have, and just make that little pouch, stuff it with some fabric, and then make your little tinfoil handle. Now, it probably doesn't look exactly like a pumpkin, but if you squish it around a little bit, I want to make some more of them and make like a little Shabby Chic pumpkin patch. Won't they be cute? And this is the first time too that I haven't pulled through that thread, because I was just really gentle, and I feel like God is working on me trying to become more gentle with things. I kind of can be a little bit abrasive sometimes. And I love this little denim pumpkin, another little memory pumpkin. Now when I look at this pumpkin, I know my girl, it's her little jeans. I'm even maybe going to decorate her room for a fall, so when she comes home, wouldn't that be cute? She'd be like, oh, it'd be so cute. And I wanted to keep my Christmas tree up year round, and she was like, Mom, when I move out, you can do that. So look what we've got going on here. Christmas right here. Christmas tree in my studio year round. This is never moving, I don't think. It probably will move, but we're going to decorate it for different seasons. Now, the only thing about decorating it for fall is I don't know if I have enough pumpkin stuff to decorate a full tree. So maybe we'll do that next week. We'll make a bunch of little pumpkins out of some interesting things. You guys remember this pumpkin? We did this one last year. This one could kind of go, I don't know, it's too big for that. But anyway, so I love you guys to the moon and back. Subscribe, follow, pop over to my Olivias Romantic Home Facebook page. That's where I share different recipes and tons of daily DIYs. Your love and support over there helps me, as well as on here. Let's go see what Benji Bear is doing, because obviously somebody is here. I have another Christmas tree up in the other corner of my studio. So, and I have a Santa that I want to work on next week. Can you guys tell? I'm just like,
it's going to be craftasm. I mean, there's going to be so many crafts going on just because I don't know. I've got to fill up that empty space and that worry space and that because when I get sad, angry, lonely, or happy a lot of times too, I craft. So we're gonna be doing a lot of crafting. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna wish you guys a gorgeous, fabulous, blessed weekend. Thank you so, so much to everybody that has popped on my Facebook page as I'm sharing my little personal pictures of, you know, my daughter going off to college, my kiddos getting married and all that. You've shared so many sweet comments and love and support, and I am reading so many of them. And can I just tell you guys thank you? And not only thank you, but you're like helping others when they read your comments, because as women, we're all going through this at some point in time. So thank you guys so, so much for your love and support. It means so much. I feel like I have like this whole community, and eventually, once I can figure out a new routine and get my head above water, I contacted Amy at Babam Reese a couple of months ago, and I was like, hey, I would love to collaborate with you guys on some of your workshops. I would love to do a workshop. I don't want to necessarily put it on and run it myself, but I would love to be like a guest designer, or, you know, just help out with anything, or just say hi and have some of you guys be able to come in and say hi too. So hopefully that will be in the works, and we can all kind of do like a meet and greet or something like that. So anyway, let me know if you guys would love that. Thank you for being here. I've been on YouTube now for 7 years. I'm Olivia. I'm a one-woman show. It's me, you guys, and my little iPhone camera. And if you guys could see the disaster on this side of my filming spot, you would be like, oh girl, you've got some work to do. And so it's true, I do. I have been going 90 to nothing since both my kids graduated this year. My daughter graduated from high school. My son graduated from college. He's now engaged, getting ready to get married. And so I'm doing the wedding. I'm doing all the last senior mom things, and taking care of my house and trying to take care of myself and my little puppy dog, and just live my life. I had my whole family in town for 2 weeks, this just recently as well. And then I took my daughter on vacation, our last like mother-daughter vacation before she goes off to college. Of course, we'll probably take more. But, you know, just all those little last things that this mama has been trying to. And I have been, you know, reposting some of my content. Thank you guys for watching some of my reposted content, because it really helps. I've got a lot coming up and going on, and it for giving me grace to be able to repost and then also be able to pop back on here with some new content, because yes, I get to craft it up. So I'll let you guys go. Have a gorgeous, fabulous, blessed weekend. I'm gonna hug all of your hearts so tight, no matter what you're going through. Keep going, keep putting one foot in front of the other. Until our next video, be kind to yourselves, be kind to one another, and we'll talk to you guys very soon.